Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this one, I'm going to compare the specifications differences between the Poco M3 Pro versus Poco M4 Pro device. So just yesterday only friends, the Poco M4 Pro has got launched and few of the users they want to know what are the differences. So is it make any kind of sense to buy the Poco M4 Pro instead of Poco M3 Pro on? That's what this video is about. And let's get started friends without wasting any time. So first thing is that about the design. So this is a design of the new look of the Poco M4 Pro, which looks, as you can see, exactly similar to the previous Poco M3 Pro, which has been written Poco. Same kind of design has been written on the Poco M4 Pro as well on the back side. So these are the camera setups which will be present on the Poco M4 Pro. And next thing is about the processor. The processor in the Poco M4 Pro has been upgraded from the Dimensity 700 chipset to the Dimensity 810 chipset. As you can see, that's slightly kind of upgrade when you consider. So that will definitely result in higher benchmark score and higher performance results as well in the Dimensity 810 chipset. So which has got close to 3,94,000 in the benchmark wise when you compare with the 3,27,000 in the Dimensity 700 chipset regarding the benchmarks. So next thing is about the 7nm chipset which is present in the Poco M3 Pro and 6nm chipset in the Poco M4 Pro device. So slightly kind of power efficient can be there in the 6nm chipset when you compare with the 7nm chipset, and both are having the 6GB RAM variant of the maximum capabilities and display is of 60Hz and which comes with a 240Hz touch sampling rate in the Poco M4 Pro device. So 240Hz. So previous model has got only 180Hz touch sampling rate as you can see, but 90Hz refresh rate. They could have improved easily. I think 120Hz refresh rate they could have kept. That could be a really good upgrade when you compare with the previous 90Hz, but still they did not do it. That's another slightly let down a little bit. And the battery comes with a 5000 mAh battery but 33 watts charging. So it says 33 watts pro fast charging. When you compare with the previously 5000 of battery is there, but it's kind of really slow charging, which is 18 watts charging only. As you can see, that's a really good improvement if you compare the fast charging capabilities. And display size 6.5 inches versus 6.6 inches. So slightly kind of big display we are getting it in this moment, and 50 megapixel with ultra wide camera lens we are having in this Poco M4 Pro, and previously we do have only 48 megapixel triple camera setup. Now we are having only dual camera setup on the Poco M4 Pro device, and with the dual speaker setup which is present and X-axis linear motor, so haptic feedback gonna be slightly better, and with the NFC. Same thing applies for the Poco M3 Pro as well with the NFC and coin vibration motor, so slightly kind of less intensity will be there in this type of haptic feedback, and single speaker only present in the Poco M3 Pro device. So overall it makes a lot of sense to upgrade. I mean, in case if you plan to buy, you can plan to buy the Poco M4 Pro itself at this moment in case after the release. The main reasons are because of having the Dimensity 810 processor, so slightly kind of really good powerful chipset, and having the really good higher touch sampling rate and 6.6 inches and fast charging capabilities as well. That's also pretty good. So dual speaker setup and very good haptic feedback, linear X-axis motor as well. And there's a few things which are just comparing between these both phones. And finally, when it comes to the pricing, right now the Poco M3 Pro is available for about 13,500 and 14,000 rupees. So we need to wait and see what will be the price of the Poco M4 Pro will be there. How much difference it's going to be there between these both phones. Is it 2,000 difference or 3,000 difference or 4,000 difference? That is what we need to wait for the Poco M4 Pro to get launched in India. That's it friends, thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.